Welcome to the Engineering Management 661 Leading Global Virtual Teams course. In this course, we'll go over the key aspects on being on a virtual team and leading a virtual team. Our course materials are on our Blackboard Learning Management site. So let's go over the site. We'll start with the syllabus. So I'll come over to syllabus and I'll click the down arrow. Now this is primarily an online asynchronous class. Some sections of the course will have a few in-seat sessions, along with most of the sessions being asynchronous, meaning that you'll be watching videos. Other sections will be completely asynchronous with no in-seat classes at all. So we'll click on the syllabus. When I open up the syllabus folder, I've got syllabus, schedule, and instructor information. We'll click on syllabus. And in this course, we're going to study the impact of distributed knowledge on organizations, leadership principles for global virtual teams, communication guidelines for global virtual teams, the impact of culture on global virtual teams, and technology guidelines for global virtual teams. So here's the text, which you can get in the bookstore or on Amazon. There are some readings, and we'll go over those in just a moment. Your grade will consist of the following four components. We'll have team discussion board posts that are 25%, a theory exam that's 25%, a term paper that's 25%, and then a final assessment, which is a group project for 25%. Now, the other elements of the syllabus go over some of the rules for the class. Next, let's look at our schedule. Okay, so this is a schedule for the course option that has a few in-seat sections. If your course is strictly online asynchronous, then there are no in-seat sessions. Your scheduled dates will vary depending on the semester that the course is taken. The first 6 lectures prepare you for the theory exam, which will be given mid-semester. During the first half of the semester, you will also be answering discussion forum questions that we'll be going over shortly. The second half of the semester, you will be working on a term paper and on a group project. Okay, now let's look at the course materials. So I'll close this syllabus folder and open the course materials folder. And up top in course materials, you see video lectures. These lectures collate the important parts of the readings. The material you need for the course is captured in the video lectures and also in the lecture slides. Let's look at a video lecture. So I'm going to open the video lectures folder, and let's go to the lecture 2 folder, and you'll see that there's 3 videos for lecture 2. So I'll click on the distributed knowledge link. My to-do-list used to look like now, note that you will that YouTube now has commercials. Let me turn the sound down a little bit on this. There we go. So I'm going to skip this commercial. So YouTube now has commercials. Just skip it when you get the chance. And I will. So there we have it. The YouTube video is now working. So if you see the commercials, just skip through them when you have the chance, and then you'll be getting right into the lecture, and you can watch the lecture materials. And this is how it will be for the video lectures for each week. Okay, so let's close the video lectures and we'll go to lecture slides. Now, the lecture slides also capture the material from the readings and conveniently places that material on PowerPoint slides for you to review. And we can go and look, for example, at lecture 2, and we go over the course, and we also start getting into some of the management challenges going on today, and then why distributed knowledge is important, and tapping into distributed knowledge, why that's important in the world today. So this is the lecture slides, again, part of our course materials. Okay, so the exam review has study guides for the theory exam. The exam itself will be taken from the material on the study guides. Okay, now let's look at readings. So I'll click on the readings, and this document has the readings for each week. Again, the important material from these readings is captured in the slides and in the video lectures. In a few minutes, we will go over how to use the online library to download the articles in the readings, if you want to do that. Next, let's look at assignments. So I'll close up the course materials folder, open assignments. So these folders have guidelines for doing the term paper and also for doing the final assessment, which is a group project. Then after that, we have a set of discussion forum questions, and we can also get to the discussion forum up top. So I'll do that. I'll go up top, and you'll see on the top menu in the center, discussions, a link that has discussions. So I'm going to click on that link, and then we go to the discussion forum questions. So question 1, I click on that. And to create your answer to each week's question, click on response. So that would be here. And then start typing. When you've completed, then click on the respond button down here. Since I've already entered my answer to question 1, I will cancel here. So question 1, introduce yourself, give some of your background, your objectives from the course. And then you can see I've answered here with some of my background and then what's going on in the course. Now, you'll also need to reply to 4 other students' responses. Now, this is going to be a very short, 2-3 sentence reply to that response. And so to do that, you'll go to a particular student's posting, and you'll click on reply, and then you'll type in your 2-3 sentence reply, and then when you're done, you'll click the reply button, and then that will post your reply. So this is the discussion forum. Each week, there's a different question for the first 6 weeks. And so the second one is, what problems can global virtual teams solve that the old co-located hierarchy structures could not? So we have, 6 weeks where we have questions on the forums, and that basically coincides with the material that we'll be learning for the theory exam. Okay, one last thing we need to look at is the online library. So to get to the online library, go to the UMBC homepage, and then up top, you'll see a research link or menu, and you can click on that, and it'll bring up a menu, and we want the Alban O. Kuhn library. So we'll click on that one, and that brings up our online library search page. And we can see how we can download one of the readings. Now, keep in mind, the lecture slides and the video lectures capture the material in these articles, so you can use those in lieu of the articles themselves. But let's go ahead and see how we would download an article. So in the search box right here, I'm going to type in the spatial nature of entrepreneurship. And then I'm going to click search. And up top on the results page, we see that it is available online. So I'm going to click on available online. And it tells me that it's in EBSCO host, business source complete. So I click on that link, the EBSCO host link, and it brings me to the article. And, I can read it here. If I want to download it, I can go over here where you see the download arrow and click on download, and it'll ask me where I want to put it. And so I will just put Anderson article right there and save it. And now it's downloaded to my computer. So this concludes our course introduction. Welcome to Engineering Management 661, Leading Global Virtual Teams.